Yo, we are live at the scene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You got your boy M Drop the J because fadeaway perfect, along with my illustrious co-host, Germ So True, who gonna tell him what it do. You're probably wondering why I'm in a robe right now. Because y'all go see me how y'all go see me with all of this breaking news. Trav just joined in the building. We're gonna talk about that in a second. But what y'all not gonna do is y'all not gonna ruin my life, NBA. I'm not about to sit up here and have to put some clothes on, brush my teeth, put some cologne on, get lined up because y'all feel like trading James Harden in the middle of my midday shower. So y'all gonna see me how y'all see me while I give this breaking news. That's just where I'm at with it. So we gonna talk about it, but I'll be damned if y'all gonna see the raw MJ. This is what MJ really looks like in real life. And you see that? I ain't shaved none of that. This is what it is. You lucky I don't got my toothbrush on. Because I would be brushing my teeth right now while talking on this. But I got respect for Trav and I got respect for Germ. That's the only reason why I ain't brushing my teeth right now. So let me go ahead and swing this over to Germ. Germ, talk to the people, please.
Hey man, let's just get right to this, man. Let's go. There's not much I need to say. I'm gonna swing it to Trav. Let's go, man.
If y'all came and seen a couple of shows that we done, what did I tell y'all when this was going down? I put a specific date. I said before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's going down before Valentine's Day. When dude made that statement last night, followed by John Wall, the writing was painted on the wall. It wasn't written, it was painted. It was painted. That was it. And Houston couldn't take it no more. And Houston did what they did to get the best out of the whole deal, which I totally understand. You just can't trade James Harden for no peanuts and some M&Ms with some chili hot Cheetos or something like that. You can't do that. That's James Harden. He has worth behind him. Regardless if he's fat or not, he still can put the ball in the basket with the best. So you got to get your worth. But man, I'm going to tell you, New Jersey Nets, you better make this work. You better make it work.
Jersey. You ain't call them Brooklyn. You call them New Jersey.
I'm calling New Jersey because I love them fresh jerseys they had on. They had the Barclay floor out there like Vlad Petrovic and Derek Coleman and my point guard out there, man, number 7. Oh my God, that's what they look like, man.
Let's just go ahead and just jump into what this means for everybody right now. What this means for everybody right now on paper is that Kevin Durant is going to get his 3rd title on paper. That's what this means. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can give me all the semantics y'all want as far as, well, what about this? What about this? You still got to watch out for Orlando. Whatever team y'all want to throw at me, y'all can throw at me because I don't care. I really don't. I've literally witnessed Kevin Durant this season coming off of probably the worst injury you can as a basketball player. Give y'all an easy 30. An easy 30. And sprinkling 8 boards and like 7 assists. Well, all while going to the media while, y'all talk y'all garbage about Kyrie, however you feel about it, how you don't feel about it. It don't matter to me. And it definitely don't matter to Kevin Durant because we support him. And even though we 5-6, we're going to get to the playoffs. And all we need to do is get to this playoffs. That's where we at with it. Now, with Harden, this is what Harden brings to the table. Harden, first off, you bring familiarity. They played with OKC together and was really good at it until they forced Harden to make a decision, which led him to go to Houston. Harden was always the best playmaker on that OKC team. So I'll bet you get a playmaker that could score with anybody. That's what you get. Also, what you get that a lot of people do not want to admit is you get a really good on-ball defender because a motivated Harden will stay in front of you. And he got long arms, he got quick hands, he's strong. It's not going to be as easy as y'all think. Problem was he ain't motivated. So he's motivated now, clearly, because he's playing with KD. They still got Joe Harris, too. Joe Harris on the low, I've been telling y'all this. First off, fantasy. He on my fantasy team. I've been telling y'all about Joe. I've been telling y'all about him. I'm like, Klay Thompson light. He ain't nothing like Klay Thompson now. Let's not get it twisted. But all the stuff that Klay Thompson did on that Golden State dynasty when Kevin Durant was there, he does the same things. He makes shots. He guards your toughest defender. He rebounds in traffic. If he can get you to the basket if he wants to, he going to make the right decision. And he don't need the ball to be effective. I'm telling y'all, man, just buckle up, man. I mean, if y'all got a robe, y'all should put it on too. Just my opinion. So, Jerm, go ahead and take this. We're going to bounce around and just really
official trade details.
Talk to him.
We get Harden going to the Nets. So the Nets get James Harden. The Nets gave up Karukas, Jared Allen, Taurean Prince, Karis LeVert, 3 first rounders, 4 first round swaps from Brooklyn. So the Rockets get Oladipo, Exum, Karukas, 3 Brooklyn first rounders, 1 Milwaukee first rounder, which comes from Cleveland, and then 4 Brooklyn first round swaps. Pacers get Karis LeVert and a second rounder, and the Cavs get Jared Allen and Taurean Prince. Now, you talked about Harden. Remember that conversation we had about Oladipo? Yeah, hey, so the Pacers are not convinced either.
I mean, we already knew about that though. Like, the thing about it is Oladipo, if we want to keep it a buck right now, because of the injury, is a third option at best. He can win his one-on-one matchup. That's all you should rely on him for because of the injury. He was putting in mad work at Orlando, so I don't want people to forget about that.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him for injuries and things of that nature. It's okay.
No, but he's a third option. And, putting him next to John Wall, he actually will be a good fit for John Wall, if you ask me, because John Wall gets to play his floor shrinking point guard ways, and Oladipo will be there in the corner waiting for him to either shoot it or win his matchup. So I think that's not bad as people think.
I'm not mad at that part. I like the Karis LeVert to the Pacers as well. You get a younger wing player who can create his own shot, and things of that nature. Here's where it gets interesting.
You just said, hold up, before you say that, you just pretty much said with that trade that we're giving the keys to the car to Sabonis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that trade says. So if it was any doubt, Sabonis, whose team this is, because I know Oladipo, when he first came in, it was supposed to be his team too. If it was any doubt in your mind, the keys are yours, young fella. You deserve it. You enjoy it. And you compete with that team and go as far as you can. Maybe y'all could be the Denver of the East. Sorry, Jerm. I'm just in there.
Okay. And then for Cleveland, now Cleveland has 10 centers.
No, they got 11.
They got another one. Oh, okay.
11.
But they got 11. So now what we have here is Cleveland got some more work to do, because you just brought on another guy by bringing in Jared Allen. Now I have to ask, do you keep Jared Allen as your cornerstone piece now? I've been saying Cleveland need to get younger. So now you get a young shot blocker, a young guy that you can run in the pick and roll with your young players like Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. That's good. And you get a 3-level scorer who can also guard his position in Taurean Prince.
They was going to trade Drummond and Love anyway by trade deadline. We know this.
Man,
so Kevin now Love we got some motivation.
Kevin Love's supposed to be left. Kevin Love's supposed to be left when LeBron and them left. Right? That's when he's supposed to be left.
They were supposed to be gone. I think you keep JaVale McGee because you got to teach the young Jared Allen, you got to teach the young Buck how to play and win in this league, because he does have 2 rings, whether y'all want to call him what y'all want to call him, Shaq and the Fool, whatever. He got 2 rings. 2 more rings than a lot of your favorite players. Huh?
I don't mind keeping him at all. I think you keep
him.
I
love JaVale McGee's game, especially at Cleveland. We're finally getting to see what he really is, as opposed to just playing a condensed role on a championship squad. I've seen him hit a couple of threes. He's been able to do that, though. A lot of people don't know that. So they see him shoot threes. They're like, whoa, what is that? Like, y'all clearly don't follow his Instagram. He can do this.
Now we gonna get a whole avalanche of some other things as well that's gonna be coming from this. I'm telling y'all now, y'all get ready because we have the Rockets got 8 first-round picks.
Oh, they racing OKC.
Yeah, now we got the Rockets versus OKC for the most picks in the NBA. So can in a minute, one more pick, and they got their own picks too. We might as well call them FC Rockets. FC Rockets. Shouts out to Big Shot.
Trav, get in here, man, because I can go all day on this. I'm in my bag, so I'm letting you eat, Trav. I ain't gonna play with him in a minute.
Yeah, I'm already full because I've been full since a couple of shows ago. Simple fact, we said this. Said it was gonna happen.
Where do y'all go freaking listen to us? I'm trying not to curse because I want little kids to hear this show. Where do y'all go listen to us? When?
But you know what? I don't want this whole thing to derail. I just really want us to be just first to let y'all know, like we gonna go on this hard thing. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all folks real good. Leave Kyrie alone. Leave that whole matter alone. Quit trying to decipher what's going on over there. That's too much for your that's out of your thinking power range. You ain't got the range to think what's going on with dude. You just don't. I'm sorry. I have to put it this way, but it has to be done this way because y'all go out the first thing that got bold letters on. Stop it. Think. Realize. Think with some rationality. Use your common knowledge. You will get there. If not, this is why we're here. We're here to break stuff down like that for you. We're here for you all. Y'all will figure it out one day.
You know what? I wonder how the fans will feel if an NBA player told them to shut up and enjoy the game. How would that make y'all feel?
I'm going to tell you this. Why? I think. Okay, y'all figured that when that lady told LeBron to shut up and dribble after LeBron was talking about some political stuff, y'all figured that was racist, correct? Because she's Trump and she's all that or something. Y'all do that to your own kind. Do you understand? Y'all do that to your own kind. Because this is the same thing. Kyrie is doing the same thing. He's getting himself right. But since that man got money, all y'all want that man to do is perform like a monkey for you all. Stay in his cage and do monkey things. But what if he took a shit and put it in his hand and threw it in your face? What would you do?
Well, Trav cursed first, so I can go in now. I appreciate you, Trav. Thanks for that lie. So, look, if I'm Steve Nash, after this trade has happened, I'm going to make a call to Kyrie, and I'm going to say, young fella, you take all the time you want. During this time, I want you to do everything that you need to do to learn about the social injustice that's been going on with minorities and to your communities and to majorities. I want you to learn politics. Hell, I don't give a fuck if you end up running for governor in 4 years. Learn all you want. But by March, we're going to get this ring and everybody's going to be mad as shit. That's what's going to happen. That's what I would do if I was Coach Steve Nash. Because you got to think, like, yeah, they 5-6, but they kind of been on cruise control and still kind of with it without even like turning up at all. Now you got hard.
Did you see him last night?
Look.
Did you see KD last night?
I've seen him all season. Like I've been trying to tell him.
Real
same dude.
Real quick too.
Do y'all know who he is?
He one of them.
Do y'all know who he is? Y'all still don't know who he is.
Real quick, Brooklyn has 3 open spots available on their roster.
Sure.
They have their 5.7 tax mid-level exception, the minimum exception, and likely a 5 to 7 million disabled player exception. So they're going to be able to get 2 veteran players who will know how to play basketball, who will have a defined role, and another veteran minimum player who also know how to play basketball to add to this roster. So I just want y'all to know, don't get mad. Don't get mad because this guy's just, you don't got no money, man. You go.
What you just said pretty much in a nutshell was any veteran that won a ring on their way out, come down.
To death row.
Come on down. Like, no, in fact, Lance Stevenson, I don't like how the NBA's been treating you anyway. Come get this ring for your boy. Michael Beasley, come get this ring for your boy. So that way we can rest Kevin Durant during some games when we go on our 4 or 5 game winning streak. And you can just go ahead and like just play, get your 20, talk your shit, and keep it moving.
I don't think they heard you. Say them names again so they can hear you again.
Lance Stevenson, Mike Beasley, come on down. You know what? I'm the ultimate troll. I've been by rope, so I've been high troll status. I'm putting Jello Ball on there too. Jello gonna be the first ring out the Ball family. Why not? Let's really do this if we gonna do it. Jello Ball is gonna get the first NBA ring out of the Ball family, and he's still the only one inside with Big Baller Brad. How about that? I'm all in my troll bag at this point.
Hey, at the end of the day, I just want everybody to understand this too, man. This is just how the NBA works in these situations, man. Just when you think you know something, here it comes. Here comes the curveball. But we tried to talk to y'all folks about some of this stuff beforehand. I mean, just hard head makes a soft behind. Go ahead.
Before we talk about basketball, let's just really address the elephant in the room before we break down what this means basketball-wise. Because I know that's what some of y'all, the purists who are here, we ain't gonna let y'all down. We're gonna break it down what this means basketball-wise. But for the other ones, the other people who are here who think that they're doing this for your entertainment, let me break down what this really means. This means, and this has been this way since the decision, the patients run the asylum. Let me look at the camera. The patients run the asylum.
This is in all sports.
Hate it or love it. Hate it or love it. The patients run the asylum. Not the coaches, not the owners. The players run this.
And most definitely you.
But here's the beautiful thing about this. If you want things to go back to normal, stop watching. But you can't. You can't. Because the same reason why the players run an asylum is the same reason why you watch. Because you have to have something to formulate your opinion for your followers on social media. You have to have something. You have to talk about it. That's why you just can't let Kyrie be. We don't know what's going on in Kyrie's life. All I saw was this man going to a family birthday party. Guess what? During the pandemic, I've been seeing family all through this pandemic. I ain't caught shit. And I ain't had no mask on because I was around family who know how to fucking act during the pandemic. Why can't this man just have rented out a spot that is quarantine friendly, in which everybody took their temperature and then conceded to turn up? How come that couldn't have happened? Nah, y'all said this motherfucker in Toronto. How did he get to Toronto? Out of all places, at least give me LA. At least give me the ATL. Y'all said Toronto with Drake. Y'all said Toronto with Drake.
Check this out. Don't you gotta be in quarantine? Do you gotta do quarantine status in order to get to Toronto? Here, okay. Okay, my basketball people. Let's use a little common sense now.
Where's Toronto playing at, Trav? Trav, where's Toronto playing at right now?
They play in Orlando. In Tampa. They in that area.
So fucking goofy.
World would this man be in Toronto to do a party and you got to quarantine in order to even cross that country's line? Come on, man.
Hold on. One second. The team can't even play in Toronto, but Kyrie can go there.
But Kyrie can go. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. think, people.
What the fuck y'all think Kyrie is? Kaiser Sose?
And then if you look at that party, first of all, shout out to the dude who even sent that tape in. Shout out to the dude that sent that tape in of that man dancing and stuff like that. It's stupid.
Hey man, that man cracked. That just cracked on live, man. What's wrong with him, man?
Bruh. Right now, Fred VanVleet right now is comfortably somewhere in Central Florida playing basketball. And y'all saying Kyrie went to go see
Y'all,
Drake.
Kyrie Cross.
Kyrie ain't even on Toronto's team. Drake got part ownership. If anybody should be partying with Drake, it should at least be Siakam.
Man,
Siakam can't even get that.
It looked like it was 3 people at that party, man.
Nick Nurse or something.
It looked like it was 3 people. You seen that man's sister, himself, and his daddy.
Hey, and let's just really bring the human standpoint. I'm gonna stop laughing for 1 second because let's just really bring this human standpoint. When you're depressed or when you're mad or when you're frustrated, you know, whatever it is you're frustrated with, it could be with social injustices, it could be frustrated with what's going on in this world today, it could be frustrated with what's going on in your personal life. When you're going through a situation in which your mental health is being challenged, what do your family usually do, Trav? What do the people that love you usually do? They try to cheer you up, don't they?
They're going to try to cheer you up. They're going to be there for you.
What better way to cheer up a person that is down and out and is mad at whatever he's mad about to be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm turning 30. Let's turn up for the one time. Let's get our mind off of this. Why is that a problem? It's a problem because he's making millions of dollars and you're making nowhere near that and you can't stand it. That's the real problem. That's the real problem. And this is what I remember going on live after, you know, all the social injustice have been happening, the riots have been happening. I remember going on live because everybody had an opinion. And I stated this, and I'm going to reiterate this live for everybody in my row. Whatever it is you are bringing to the barbecue, bring it. Bring your best dish. If you're a great parent and you're raising some kings and queens, bring it. If you got a little bit of money saved up and you're able to put it behind the scenes to the cause, but you can't afford to quit your 9 to 5, and even though you know your 9 to 5 probably ain't about the right, keep your job. Do your thing. If you're able to just jump out in the forefront and march and peaceful protest, do your thing. Guess what? All of it is needed. And this is no different than the NBA. You got LeBron James, who is the face of the franchise, who does social injustice. It is proven on record. He does social injustice, but he still decided to actually continue his job. Okay.
Nothing wrong with it.
Okay. You have Kyrie Irving, who feels like, I shouldn't even be in this bubble. We need to be really taking this step forward. Okay. You got George Hill, feel the same way. Okay. You have other guys who probably ain't said a word about it, but behind the scenes, they've been putting money into their hood, putting money into their colleges, putting people through college, or, you know, funding scholarships, or even just taking care of the area that is taking care of them without saying a word, with no cameras being there, no nothing. Okay. We need all of it. Stop judging what a dude should be doing because he's not doing what you would do if you was in that situation. You know what? If you feel that strongly about it, get that situation.
And shout out to Jaylen Brown also. Esteban Gonzalez, I see you too. I see you. Yeah.
Daddy,
Jaylen
what up,
Brown.
man? You see me in my road?
Yeah. So Jaylen is out there with the big timers. He out there too. Speeches, everything. He's standing up. But it's Kyrie. It's Kyrie. A lot of people, y'all, oh Lord.
You know why they don't like him. Say it. Just say it. You know why they don't like him.
It ain't that I know they don't like him. It's the point of why you don't like him. I seen a multiple choice answer not too long ago. I'm gonna let Jern give me the answer.
You gonna let me do the honors. All right, well, let's start at the
refill
top.
My drink right now. I wish I could refill my drink.
It's LeBron in Cleveland. We got B, you don't understand what he's doing, or C, media narratives, or D, all of them above. And the
And if
answer
you
is
pick
D.
D, all of the above,
You'd be
you have
correct.
won you
A
the
brand
final prize of
new car.
understanding the knowledge of basketball.
Here's what
That's
we got to.
all it
Here's
is.
what we got to understand. This is what I want people to understand in general. I'm just gonna come out here and say it. If LeBron had a deal what Kyrie is doing right now, y'all wouldn't have said nothing. Y'all would have said that he was your GOAT, he was better than Michael Jordan, and everything in there some.
And Jordan would have never did that.
And Jordan would have, yeah, that's
Yep.
what would have been said. So you take that into consideration and you go to the next level. What is Kyrie being ridiculed for right now, currently? Because, well, he's weird. So Burning Sage is weird. I was on Twitter. I was talking to one of the beat writers or one of the people who swore up and down that it was for witchcraft. I said, do you even know what sage burning means? Well, this and this and that. I said, respectfully, you don't know what you're talking about. You should go read about it. It's something that's in his actual heritage because he just found out a few years ago when he was playing in Boston that he had Indian roots. So in the Indian culture, burning sage is something that they do to get rid of negative energy, negative spirits, things of that nature. So don't get mad at them for believing what they believe, because nobody ridicules y'all when y'all go to y'all church. Nobody ridicules y'all when y'all go to y'all mosque. Nobody ridicules you when you go to whatever denomination of whatever the Christian faith that you believe in. And
nobody ain't tripping on you worshiping Caesar Borges.
Like, stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear. Stop it. Y'all sound crazy. What y'all do is y'all pick on players because they don't want to play with LeBron or something stupid, and it makes no sense. It's real Jake. It's real stupid. Don't even make sense.
Like, ain't nobody tripping on y'all when y'all worshiping slick hair white Jesus. Ain't nobody tripping. He on every stained glass window at the church that you pay tithes at. Ain't nobody tripping because that is your belief.
Nobody has said anything. I gotta turn the light on so y'all can see my face. I'm disgusted with the amount of nonsense that we keep on spewing about somebody. Oh, he don't want to play basketball. See, let me tell you something. Y'all folks have not wanted to say this, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna get ready to wrap up here in about 5 minutes. Y'all
5 minutes?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Because we're gonna come back later.
Okay.
We'll come back later in the week. And
I got a date with the wife. I ain't coming back. Well, at least not today. Today I ain't coming back.
No, Friday. We got a date Friday.
Yeah, I'll be back Friday.
What we gonna do is this. When Thanos, after he collected all the Infinity Stones on the Avengers, and the little picture of little Gamora came up, and she said, "Did you get what you wanted?" He was like, "Yes." What did it cost you? Everything. So with that being said, that man sacrificed the one thing that he loved in order to fulfill something which he called was his destiny. So in order for you to get something, sometimes you gotta sacrifice something. Kyrie said he would sacrifice. I'm only saying sometime for the people who really want to put their whole foot in the water and not just their big toe. We got to ease some of these folks into it.
No. Trav told me a long time ago I need to stop bullshitting. You can't bullshit either. If I can't bullshit, you can't bullshit. All right. Talk your shit.
Yeah, okay. So jump in the pool.
Please.
If you believe that this is your destiny, jump in the pool. It shouldn't matter who you had to jump over, who you had to tell to scoot over, who you had to move over. It's about you fulfilling and doing what you're supposed to do as a person for you to do and fulfill your destiny, period. So if you don't stand that strongly or that firmly about something, please do not come to some player and tell them that they have to, because that right there in itself is BS. And again, the world does not revolve around you fans who think that y'all can tell everybody what to do. You don't run nothing. You're not the owner. You're not anybody. Nothing about his basketball check even comes from you.
And you know what's frustrating, Jerm? What's frustrating is I know it comes from a selfish place.
Y'all mad feel because entitled. You ain't entitled to nothing.
Y'all mad because y'all picked him up second round in fantasy. That's your fault. We can't control that. Y'all mad because you bought his jersey. Y'all mad.
You get mad. Do you get mad? Do you get mad and want your refund back at the zoo because you go to the tiger cage and that motherfucker
and they don't come out, or he don't come out?
And he don't come out. Do you get your money back?
I hate that we got to compare them to a zoo. I can't stand it because that's what you motherfuckers think we are.
That's what
Entertainment.
it is. That's what it is. And it's sad that we look at them this type of way. But that's how people look at it. They want their entertainment the way they want it. And if they don't want it, they going to bash it and talk bad about it. It don't work that way.
I'm gonna let J Ham spew his shit, and then we're gonna make it make basketball sense. J Ham, talk to the people.
I'm lost. I'm straight out of traffic. I'm like, yo, I just seen the alert and the link, and I'm like, what? I saw the trade, but I got back in traffic.
Talking about Kyrie, so just go in on Kyrie right now. We talking about Kyrie.
Man, y'all don't leave Kyrie alone. Look, we live.
Yeah, go. Hey, we already cursed a lot. It's okay. Go.
Oh, okay. It ain't even about the profanity. I'm cool on that end. It just brought me to attention, like the meme that you shared with us earlier from the IG, the comparison to Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
See, this is the artist part that people don't really grasp. You know, and Lauryn Hill, did she not achieve what she set to achieve at the top of her goal? Game, goal wise, she reached the limit, right? She got awards, dope albums, even though
she set the record. What's that? Grammys? She set the records.
Right.
Grammys. She 7 of them in one night.
She hit that mark, right? Okay. And Kyrie, he's a champion. Olympic gold medalist. Also one of
the best handle we have ever seen. Let's be real. The best handle we have ever seen.
Best handle we've ever seen, and he hit arguably the biggest shot in the history of the NBA Finals. Now, with that being said, these people are eccentric, so you just gotta let them do their thing the way they do their thing. Kind of that way too, but it's also why I get it, in this aspect. But I don't want to go too deep.
Go. Nope. Go.
I gotta burn it, huh?
Go.
Woo.
Hey, Trav told me a long time ago, stop bullshitting. If I can't bullshit, none of y'all can bullshit. I'm holding everybody accountable now. That was the worst thing that Trav could have did, and the best thing. I thank you, Trav, to this day for telling me to stop bullshitting with these people. I'm no longer bullshitting. Okay. J Ham, kill him. Talk.
Here's where I am with it. It's bad enough. I turned off every radio show, and if you white, man, look here. This is the problem in general with social reform. Because these are things that white people, not of color, they not like us in that sense to where they just feel like we're just supposed to accept whatever. But this ain't happening with everybody. It ain't happening over here with us. You see what we do, where we at, how we get down. So I'm really staying away from, well, he need to do this. He just need to go back to work. He just did.
That's your ideology. It's okay if you have that ideology, and if you're in a position in which you have to just go to work, that's cool. If that's what you have to do, cool. I'm not even knocking people for having to go to work. I'm sure John probably may. I'm not going to knock you. However, I'm also not going to knock a dude who is making a boss decision, who has the boss resources to be able to do boss shit. John, go ahead.
All I'm going to say is,
feed me more than so I can get work done.
Stay in your financial lane. So just because you got to get up and go to work and you don't want to, that don't mean he do.
Too, and I ain't tripping. How come y'all can't be more like Robe MJ? I don't trip over what the nigga making. I don't give a fuck.
This is also what I really hadn't even paid attention to until you
dude, hey, Ham, see, you came in late. When I pulled up, I told these people straight out, since they want to trade him while I'm in my robe, we gonna give this show while I'm in my robe.
Now they can't trade. That's kind of really what took a lot of the edge off of, because had they traded him and that same link would have been sent, I would have been cutting a mean promo by this point. But I looked at it, I laughed at it. So, well, they can't trade him now. They just got to wait on to get back.
So this Germ, let me talk basketball for a second because I don't want to lose my people who are here for basketball. This is what this means in basketball. And because my homie Danny is on the live, we used to play 3-on-3 Gus Macker. And Danny was probably the best GM that never GM'd the NBA. He just
got away. My bad. I had to mute.
Nah, he just know how to make a team. So in this 3-on-3, I told him straight out, it takes 3 people to stop me. And then he went and picked another dude who would take 3 people to stop him. So you got 2 people on the floor who would take 3 people to stop in a 3-on-3. Well, let me tell you like this. Brooklyn has 2 people on the floor that it takes 4 people to pay attention to them. Got 2 people. So if you have 2 people that requires 4 people to pay attention to,
somebody on the island,
3 gonna do?
Somebody on the island, Chief.
Now, I ain't even mentioned Kyrie because just like you came in the show early, I told Steve, I was like, if I'm Steve Nash, I'm telling Kyrie, chill to the playoffs. Do whatever you got to do. You can run for governor, but just come back for the playoffs. Because once you come back for the playoffs, it's only one person left. Because you've got 4 people focusing on KD. You got 4 people focusing on James Harden. Now you got Kyrie, and we ain't even talked about the other 2 people, which is DeAndre Jordan and Joe Harris, that's still out there.
See, you really can't leave Joe Harris.
What are you going to do?
You really can't leave Joe Harris. And on an island with Kyrie, good luck.
Or let's just say, because, you're a good basketball mind, Ham. Let's say they think like you. Okay, we're going to double team Kyrie. We're going to double team KD. It's only 5 people on the floor. So you're going to guard James Harden one-on-one? No. I'm going to double team James Harden. I'm going to double team Kyrie. Okay, you're going to guard KD one-on-one?
You're going to foul out.
Well, we just going to rotate double teams. Okay, so you're going to leave 3 people wide open?
You're going to
2 people wide open? 2 people. You're going to leave 2 people wide open?
You're going to get fouled out, and you're going to get a lot of threes made on you.
You're pretty much going to have to score 150 points to beat this team. And you might. Once they gel. Now, keep in mind, it still needs time to gel. When this happens, I would not be surprised if they still stay around that 500 area, but just go ahead and prepare yourself for a nice 15-game winning streak once they figure it out.
They don't have to be a 1 to do the June run. They don't have to be a 1 in the East. They can be a 3.
Or 4. Or 5.
Especially
imagine when they put KD at center and just say, we just going to run this, our New Hampton 5.
You know where I would really be scared of them at? If you find yourself in another bubble situation with them dudes, especially KD.
It depends on where they mind at though too, because
that too.
And even talking about Harden, because we talked about Kyrie a lot in the situation. Everybody's probably looking at Harden and thinking that he's a crybaby, he's not a winner, he's not all that. Do y'all know where this derived from? Just in case for those who don't know, and the people in the back who don't know where this derived from, why he is just so adamant on leaving Houston is because he found out his Houston owner is racist. That's why he can't play. He drew his line in the sand and said, I can't do this no more.
Then we call this when the whole we did. We talked about this too. We left it over there, but it was that's something that's not ignored right now. And
pull our receipts. We've been saying this for the longest. We said all of this stuff for the longest. Pull our receipts, please.
Well, look at what you got just in the city of Houston in general from that standpoint. Now you got Sean Watson. Now you got Andre Johnson. He need to double down on that. All in the city of Houston, Texas. Large market, one of the largest markets in America.
Good old boys, though. Good old boys with oil money.
Real J.R. Ewing.
Let's really talk about it.
Right, real
Good old boys with oil money.
So I
want y'all to understand this show right here we didn't even come on with any prompts or anything.
No script.
No script. This is just how it came out. Final thoughts, fellas.
For Martin, check it, y'all. Y'all remember y'all was like he turned down $50 million a year.
Ham, what's the difference between 1 million and 50 to you?
Go ahead, man.
Look, I'm gonna quote the great Bob Marley when I say this. People who use numbers to chase happiness will never be happy because numbers never end. If I know how to manage 1 million, why do I need 50? If I'm already getting 45 from my shoe company, why do I need this 50 from this place that I don't even want to play at?
That's what I was telling folks then. I was like, yeah, he been getting 50 a year from Adidas for a while. I mean,
so once again, this is people stop formulating your opinion based on your circumstance. Everything is about empathy because I guarantee you, whatever number that it is that you're making, I don't care how much more of it or how much less of it is. If it was affecting your peace, you would reach that fork in the road in which you make a decision as to whether or not is your peace worth as much as that dollar amount. And I'm pretty sure it will always lead to no. It's not. There is not a dollar amount you could pay me for peace. Peace doesn't have a price tag. I can't go to Macy's and buy peace. I can't go to Amazon.com and order some peace and it gets shipped to me 3 to 5 business days.
We'll be fine.
So if you don't know what's going on in that person's mind, shut the fuck up.
I'm glad you cutting the promo, man, because you was ready for it.
I wasn't. I'm in a row. I wasn't ready. Like how I got this information, how we said we was gonna go on this show. I said I'm not changing for nobody because I'm mad that I even have to do this.
As far as I'm concerned, the fact that you had the robe on, you was ready.
And with that being said, Trav, final thoughts before we close out the show?
The East, y'all done messed up. Especially when all these folks' mind get back right and get to that common goal mentality.
My pick ain't changed.
Y'all done messed up.
My pick ain't changed.
Houston, you did smart. You did the smart thing, but you sent them to a whole other area, which you're supposed to do with your superstar, so you won't see them again. I mean, that's fine and dandy. You got your little picks. You right up there with them 21 picks with Oklahoma City. You're right up there with them.
Second place.
Cleveland, you still gonna be Cleveland. But in all, enjoy these games, man. Quit trying to read in between lines that's already been read, man. Let's just watch basketball and have fun.
Because this has been a great season on the low. If you take a minus the bullshit, this has been a great season. Like, ain't really no teams that you could just show up and like half step and still win by 10 anymore. Everybody you have to play against. Everybody has at least a franchise market player that is not going. And that's all we could ever ask for the NBA. So, we'll see y'all again when Andre Drummond get traded to the Lakers and we'll have this conversation again. But until then, what I mean? I mean, because it's something, the Lakers ain't going to chill after this. Come on now.
They can't.
They're not about to chill. Either Kevin Love or Andre Drummond will end up in a yellow and purple jersey. Just expect it. One of them happened. And that's going to be Dan Gilbert's gift for writing that fucking essay about him when he made the decision. Germ, you can end it now.
All I'm going to say is don't let the television tell your vision. Don't let the media narrative push your buttons and put the battery in your back against none of these players. With that being said, man, 94 Feet of Life, we will be signing out. We got an exclusive big show tonight because we got some big news in the NFL too, and that's coming tomorrow. Look, man, y'all just be on the lookout. Y'all never know when we may go live, and there may be another trade. We don't know, but we will see.
Part 2 might come soon with Ronnie. I won't be here, but part 2 might come soon with Ronnie. So we want to get Ronnie's thoughts too.
That being said, y'all, 94 Feet out.